Look at him go. Check out these little hooligans with the crotch rockets. They're busting burnouts and shit. We're about ready to head out. And it was a good meet, but fucking work, man. Work fucking me over. Yeah, bud. That's nice. Oh, time to catch up and head home. Go to work. I didn't get to meet everybody, all the big guys, but I met Jake. I didn't really talk to Motonosity. I kind of regret that. I wanted to talk to him, but every chance I got, he was talking to Jake or somebody, and I don't want to be that guy that just jumps in. Hey, Motonosity! Oh my God! You know, I'm moving in June. I'll have plenty of time to chill with him and talk to him. Dude, was he wheeling that whole time? Man, shout out to the dude on the WR, man. I'm not gonna give his name. I don't know how people feel like that. I mean, I would give you his moto vlogging name if I knew it, but I don't know it. But shout out to that guy for giving us a place to crash, so we didn't have to sleep in the car or fucking, you know, some sketchy ass shit. And you know, this dude here for fucking giving me a ride here, man. Fucking, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. So, fucking big props to him. Ah, that exhaust, man. Hit me with that blowback. Damn, dude, he must have went through the mud or something. Gotta feed the old thumpers. Dude, they're trying to fucking sell his phones. So I learned one thing from this meet, guys. You get cool people in a group that will wait for you and make sure you know where you're going. You get some people that don't know what's... Oh shit. And then you get people that will actually wait for you. I ended up running into Jake TheGardenSnake and following him all the way to Mountain Motorsports. Which, I mean, it was kind of a good bad thing, because like the reason why I ran into them is because a guy like low-sided his R6. I don't know, I haven't reviewed the footage at this point, obviously, so I don't know if I, you know, got the damage to his bike on video or not. But the guy, I mean, he didn't get too banged up. I mean, he messed the fairings up, rode the bike the rest of the way to the meet, so I mean, he was in pretty good shape. There was another kid who grabbed way too much front brake and went over the handlebars, messed his shoulder up pretty bad. The bike got a little bit of scarring on the mirror and stuff, but nothing major. So I mean, that worked out pretty well. I mean, he kind of got hurt, but they loaded his truck up in a fuck, I can't talk. They loaded his bike up in a truck, and you know, Jake and Motonosity and a couple other guys, they all fucking picked it up. I would have helped, but you know, they already had like a clusterfuck of guys. They had more than enough guys to pick it up. They put it in the back of the truck, and I think the kid like went the rest of the way in a truck, or in the truck, or maybe he went to the hospital. I'm not too sure. But I mean, he wasn't in like any like really bad condition. I mean, he just kind of busted his shoulder up enough to where, you know, he couldn't ride anymore. I mean, the bike was fine, but you know, so you know, he didn't get severely hurt, just probably like broken shoulder bone or something. So you know, hopefully he'll get that sorted out. And I don't know if it was a new guy or what. I mean, it might have been. I mean, I think he was on a 250, but you know, you can't always assume a guy on a 250 is necessarily a new rider, but you know, it's usually the case. So you know, I mean, you got to go down to learn from it, I guess. So you know, I've only went down once on mine, but then again, you know, I had a Honda Magnum before. I've looked at a lot of you know, MSF type, you know, literature and twist of the wrist and stuff like that. So you know, I'm not necessarily a noob, even though I've only had this bike since the end of February, but you know, I've looked up enough to fucking people, man, trying to fucking separate me from the group like assholes. Fucking guy in the WRs are like leader basically right now. He's got the directions, everything, where we're going. We're hitting the brakes wide. It's green. We can go, you know. You can go. Green means go. This is not opposite day. And you know, I met Jake, I talked to Jake, told him about me moving. Dude's a humble, cool fucking dude. You know, like a lot of people, you know, I guess they watch and, you know, you can't help but, like, you watch him so much to, like, feel like you idolize him a little bit. You know, I didn't ever really feel like that, you know, because I understand, you know, Jake's just a normal dude that happens to motovlog, and a lot of people happen to like his stuff, you know. That doesn't make him, like, some untouchable dude, you know. So, if you're going to talk to Jake, I mean, dude, don't be intimidated at all. I mean, he's just like talking to a normal guy. And, you know, in my head, you know, I kind of thought, you know, oh, I wonder how this is going to go down. You know, I didn't really, like, you know, get nervous about it, but I was just, it was like one of them things. You're just like, how's this going to go? And, you know, it's just easy peasy. It's like talking to anybody else, man. So if you're, like, younger, so I know it's a bit of a problem with younger people. They kind of idolize people. Man, Jake's a cool fucking dude. And, you know, I let him know the dealio on the moving this summer. And, you know, he was just like, fuck yeah, dude, you know, we got a cool group of dudes. And I've already talked to a lot of the good dudes, like, you know, Who's Your Rider, and, you know, I forget some of the other names. I know them on, you know, first name basis because, you know, they're all in the group on their own profiles, not their motovlogging profiles. But, you know, I'm not going to give out any names because, you know, that's privacy stuff. And, you know, motovlogging's already kind of an invasion of privacy enough as it is. But, you know, so that's going to be fucking great. So, you know, here in like 6 weeks, guys, it's fucking big shit with the channel's gonna be happening, man. And, you know, I'm fucking super stoked for it. The meet was, in my opinion, was definitely fucking worth it. You know, I didn't get to meet all the big guys. I probably already said this, you know. I didn't actually get to talk to Chase. I came close to talking to I Am Ramekin, but, you know, them guys, you know, so many people are coming up to them and talking to them. And, you know, I'm the kind of guy that doesn't like to just kind of, whoa, what the fuck? I'm the kind of guy, I don't like to, like, just go up and kind of, like, butt in, you know, when people are, like, talking to these guys. And, you know, they would have a group of, like, 5 or 6 people around them at all times. And, you know, I just kind of ended up being that awkward dude, like, standing off to the back, kind of, like, waiting for my turn. And then, you know, some other kid would come up and be like, dude, oh my god, it's Jake, or it's Motonosity. And I'm just like, I'm like, guys, give me a chance. I don't want to be that guy. But, you know, I did get to see a lot of the guys, and let me tell you, a lot of the guys, I didn't picture them looking the way they did. I mean, not that, you know, it's not a diss, or I'm not bashing them or anything, but, you know how you never see these guys' faces most of the time. You know, Jake and Motonosity, you know, they don't give a shit. They show their face all the fucking time. But, you know, like some of the other guys, like Downshift and Chase and Yummy, you know, I've never really seen their face, so, you know, I have no fucking idea the way they looked. And, you know, it was kind of interesting. It was interesting. You know, especially Yummy. You know, because it's hard to forget he's so young. But you know, he's fucking like 3 years younger than me. Oh, whoa, are we not? Oh. Alright guys, let's foot down. I should have downshifted more. Alright guys, fucking big 650's coming. That engine braking though. Anyway guys, I don't really know what else to say, but you know, if you guys missed the meet, I'm sorry, you know, but hey, they have it every year, so you know, chances are you'll make it out next year. It's a great fucking ride, it definitely was. So I mean, if you guys get the chance to make it to the one next year, fucking definitely do it, because it's definitely worth it. I had fun. I got to meet fucking some cool vloggers that I've watched. I even got, you know, I got a couple people. You know, I kind of got a couple people, told them about my channel, met a couple other guys. Man, I wish I would have like made little business cards to hand out to people, or like just some ghetto ass like index cards with my channel name on it. But you know, it was kind of spur of the moment thing. I went last minute. Anyway guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, be sure to hit that like button, and while you're at it, why not hit subscribe and join the Motard Legion. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later!
Open lungs, it's bound to us by blood. Reach out and take it all. Open arms, open eyes, we can see past the fog. Open hearts, open lungs, it's bound to us by blood. Reach out and take it all. Open arms, open eyes, we can see past the fog. Nothing can stop